Hey everybody, what's up? It's Marlon again, and it is time for another video. Another inspirational, motivational conversation. That's right, these videos are designed to be a conversation about sharing information about how we can improve our situation as it pertains to being our better selves and doing better, right? Being and doing better. You hear me say that a lot. Please, I would like to also say thank you to everyone who have watched or who has watched previous videos. They sent suggestions, comments, likes, the views are going up. And also they have provided, or you have provided, topics and suggestions that hopefully I will be able to get to start adding to these conversational videos that we're having. All right, before we begin, I would just, again, like to say for any of you going through any distressed circumstances, complexities, adversities of any kind, people have genuine care and concern for you. We're all praying for you and we love you. That's right. We got to be there for one another. As a matter of fact, being there was the topic of one of the last videos, having charity, having a genuine care and concern to do something or be available for someone else. But today, I would really like to focus on us. So me focusing on me, you focusing on you. There's nothing wrong with being available for yourself. There's nothing wrong with pouring into yourself. All right. And while I'm saying that, I'm thinking to myself, Marlon, you're the biggest hypocrite of all because you talk a lot about this. But anybody that knows me, whenever someone wants to do something for me, you know, I'm always saying, nah, I got this. I'm good. I'll be able to take care of it. And what's really happening when we do things like that, we're blocking up those individuals' blessings. They want to be available for us the same way that we are for them. And we're holding up what's good for them by not allowing them to help us, knowing full well, that we could use the money, knowing full well that we can use the help, knowing full well that by working smarter and not harder, allowing someone else to help gives us more time that we need to heal, more time that we need to relax. That's right. Got to take that time for ourselves. As we pour out, we have to leave the lid open so that we can be poured into. Spiritual people, you know that principle of giving and receiving, sowing and reaping, pouring out and being poured into. We know that. But those of us who may not think about things like that, we don't understand the damage that we are doing or the harm that we're doing to ourselves by not allowing ourselves to be poured back into. Okay, to me, it sounds like I'm rambling right now, but I know what it is that I'm trying to say. And I guess the reason why it is so difficult, because I know how I am personally when it comes to things like this. It's hard to talk, for me, it's hard to talk about myself. It's hard for me to admit that I have a need. It's hard for me to admit when I need help. And that's something I have to get over. Because usually when someone else needs help, I find a way to make it happen. I find a way to be there. But when I know that I need to, it seems that's when I start to shy away and move away and retreat. And that's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. So if any of you find yourselves in a situation like that, or if you can really relate to what I'm saying, you know, let's think about this. It is okay to allow people to help. It is okay to be available for ourselves. You know why? Because I talk a lot about, something great is waiting for you in the future. Something is just waiting for you to show up. Yeah, all that's true. But guess what? Right now is just as important. Every moment that we have right now is important. So in order for us to enjoy these moments right now, we have to practice being our better selves right now. We have not been put on this earth to have misery. We have not been put on this earth not to experience the great things, the moments that are just around the corner, or just the value of being present. We haven't been put on the earth to miss those things. And I hope I said that right. Like I said, the reason why I'm tongue-tied and things like this, I just want to keep the video going because this is real. These are things that I deal with. This is how I come up with some of the topics. because, I want to let you know that these things are relatable. You're not going through these things alone, and I know I'm not. So if we can talk about these things, we can unpack these things, and we can help ourselves together to be better. All right. I'm not here to preach or lecture you or tell you what to do or anything. If I'm talking to anybody, I am talking to myself, but I know I'm not the only one who is watching these videos. So hopefully during the course of these conversations, we can help one another out. There's so many things that we can see on the outside, scars, flaws, mistakes, clumsiness, this, that, and the other. But the things on the inside, those parts of us that, we don't talk about a lot, the internal thoughts that we have, I'm humble enough to start this conversation because I know I need it for myself. All right. And I want to make myself available through these videos to help you through it. So let me just go back and we'll do a quick recap before we finish up with this video. All right. The last couple of videos we talked about going forward. We also talked about charity, but today I really, really want to just focus on how valuable it is to show up for yourself, to be self-fulfilled, have self-care and self-love. Those three words right there: self-fulfilled, self-care, and self-love. However, or whatever that means to you, I'm just strongly encouraging you and myself to make that happen. Let's not miss out on the greatness of who we are right now by neglecting to be self-fulfilled, have self-love, and self-care. For many of us, the way to reach these things are different. Some people, prayer, others exercise, others medication, others traveling, others money, whatever it is, for each of us is different, but find a way to access that and navigate your present self by being your better self, by taking care of yourself. All right. All right. Now, I really hope that I didn't offend anybody. I'm not trying to be long-winded on this at all, but I just want to stress the fact on how important it is, especially in this season. All right. The holiday seasons, according to research compiled, for Centers for Mental Health, Research for Mental Health, these are challenging times for people. All right. People get lonely. People get depressed, anxiety, traumatic experiences, and it's difficult. And instead of some people coming out and celebrating, some of us retreat, and we have to work these things out in our own way. But it's just time. It's just time to get out and just really, really enjoy what this world has to offer for us. Not saying that we should neglect the past or act like it doesn't happen, but it is what makes us who we are right now. And we don't have to be held prisoner to our past. All right. The future is calling, and we don't want to be weighted down and miss out on who we're supposed to be, what we're supposed to have. All right. Pick up the past, carry it with you. Use your challenges, turn them into strengths. I really would like to say a whole lot more, but because of time, I just want to get to the point of just, again, mentioning how important it is for us to just work on ourselves and allow ourselves to be worked on for the good, for the better. All right. I didn't want this to have a somber tone or anything. This is supposed to be encouraging, motivational, and inspirational. And really, it is. It is. There is value in just taking some time for yourself. All right. Please. I'll be looking forward to talking to you again real soon. However you celebrate the holidays, I wish you the best. Merriment, joyous occasions, great times with friends and family. And perhaps we'll be able to finish this conversation before the year is over. I'm Marlon. This has been an inspirational, motivational conversation, and I'll be looking forward to talking to you again real soon.